blue buff or that purple buff into the first second that it comes out is actually a very good way of putting things for the lane.
Yeah, you really need to save your main hyper carry all those buffs. That's why you need to compose heroes that can go for the defensive level 1s and the aggressive level 1s. So right now, the adjustment for the side of BSB is that they now banned the Hilda, respecting Heat's capability to bully out the Ling of the purple buff. So, with this, BSB still on the blue side, Uranus is in the pool, Butters.
There is going to be a ban here for the side of Omega. I'm pretty sure of that. I don't think that it's in their best interest to give out the Uranus right now for the side of BSB because it's just a way too strong of a hero. BSB here, I like this, being safe with that Hilda ban. They just knock it off and they just ban it out, and it's not going to be part of Omega's lineup right now. But you know what? Heath, being Mr. Fundamentals himself, that is really just going to be one hero out of his pool of many heroes.
Yeah, probably. Because I think, there you go, like what you've said, the Uranus is not gonna go anywhere. So, with these offlaners now banned, the supports are now online. Farsa can be the priority pick here for both of the teams.
Well, Yuzhong is out. Selena is out. I think Farsa is the best pick here for the side of BSB. They can just give it to Shider, and Shider. Oh!
Started out with the side lane. Started out with the side
lane.
Really? So the Farsa is open for Omega to get. This is Hayes, one of Hayes' favorite hero right now.
Yeah, I really think that Omega got a steal with his Farsa pick if they ever go for it.
Yeah. And they're looking at Hayes right now. And Hayes is smirking. There you go.
And they just go for it. I mean, it's really one of the best heroes right now. You cannot turn a blind eye into a Farsa.
Yeah, it is open. The choke is also good, man. Now Omega is now flexing this choke. This is their trend, right? It's either a Heat hero or a Curtizy hero, right?
Yeah, that could be a thing. Well, you know what? Valir is on the other side of the map.
Oh.
And that is going to be a Kufra for
this is good.
Cap 1. At least they have the reach.
Yeah.
And, okay, they go for a Valir. I actually think that a Valir right now isn't really the best pick for the side of Omega. For the side of BSB, sorry. Because they need someone to reach Hayes.
From behind.
Yeah.
From behind.
If you are going to pick a Kufra, then you are going to set it to target Farsa, then that's being counterintuitive because what you need is for the Kufra to protect
your carry
and to just control everyone in front of you.
Yeah. But then again, Omega knows this. That's why they will still contest it with Vision. They know that the Kufra will catch the Farsa, but with the Vision game, they could probably negate that. They could probably stop the aggression from the Kufra and the Valir. That's why they went for their main carry. I like the opening here for the side of Omega. And now they're targeting, again, Drix for BSB.
That is true. You know what? There is a bit of a pacing here for the side of Omega that's happening. They ban up the Ling. They still respect it. They do not want that Ling to go to the backlines and have access to Hayes and Haji if ever they're the ones who's going to use the YSS in the Farsa combination. But then again, the Lancelot is still there. There are a lot of heroes available here for the side of BSB if they really wanted to.
But I think they will ban the Lancelot now for Omega.
Well, they could.
Because they got what they wanted. Because they got what they wanted. They got the Farsa Cho combo.
Yeah, you don't really put yourself in a position right now where the Lancelot can just go to the back line, just snowball, and just get everything. Because that's the thing about the Lancelot. If you give the Lancelot, if you give the Lancelot to the other team, you lose all priority in terms of, just getting the turtle.
Yeah.
If the Lancelot isn't down. Because the thing is, Thorn Rose and Retribution is a tough wall to get through.
Plus, you don't want to play the YSS as well with the Lancelot. Again, YSS, he wants to burst you down immediately with the crits that he has. He's not a hero that you can play with a long fight, you know? Because again, he's squishy. And he really needs to go in and proc the crit. So, Omega right now targeting the main carries. Meanwhile, this is very interesting. This is interesting for BSB. They banned the Chang'o, even though there's a Farsa pick now.
Is picking.
Well, I do not know, because the thing is, they could play it. They could play it in the side lane.
For Omega, right?
That's
It's
the
Omega,
thing.
for Omega.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't really think that Omega would have gone for that if it was available.
Yeah, because they now have the Farsa. Like, they have the burst damage
And
already.
it's actually going to be a good pick for them if they didn't have Shider on that Valor pick in the first place.
Probably.
I mean, the Chang'o was there. There was a lot of opportunities for BSB to take that. But you know what? It's their call. They're the pro players.
Their call, yeah.
And they know what to do. And they go for a Harith. And an
X-Board.
X-Board. They just want to reach the backlines. And look at this.
But man, the Harriet will have a hard time against the Farsa. And the Yishun Shin. I mean, Yishun Shin, he doesn't want to play inside the Zaman Force. But man, with the reach of the Farsa, the Zaman Force is an easy target for the Feather Airstrike. Plus, you have a Cho in your lineup. So the Cho can just kick the Harriet away out of the Zaman Force.
Yeah. Harriet is really strong in the Salmon Force. That is the what you call this, the punchline.
Yes.
In the Zaman Force. So if you put him out of the Zaman Force, you feather airstrike the Zaman Force, you kick him out of the Zaman Force, and you mountain shocker him outside of the point of the early game, there might be no comebacks for these two teams.
Let's see, because we are now inside the game as Team Omega will just try to poke in Cap 1. Cap 1 losing a lot of HP there, as Omega will be the first ones to rotate up to the Little Wanderer, and the Cap 1 will just protect the purple buff.
Look at the two masks here for the side of BSB. They got one on Shider, they got one on Cap 1.
Oh.
So they really want Drix to get everything in that funnel.
Yeah, and man, we were wrong, because Omega, yeah, they got the counter purple, but BSB were the ones to actually invade.
I like it. They think out of the box, and with that, they just equalize whatever it is that is there to equalize for this team. BSB, that is smart move coming up from their side. They do not risk anything, but they got what they wanted.
Yes, they got what they wanted, and they will just wait for the reset here, unless they would go for a dive play in the bottom side. That could be an option for the side of BSB, because again, their Harriet is now at level 4, and they have the Retribution now. So, we're playing at the early game, Butters. What's gonna happen in the turtle fight? Who's gonna win it? Because right now, Omega having the Mountain Shocker, they will be the first ones to set this up.
Okay, so there is a delay in terms of Harith getting that blue buff. So they're just really setting up for that turtle take right now. Both teams here, well, Haji got his earlier, so that means there's going to be a bit of a difference in terms of whether it will go down or not. If you saw what BSB did onto that purple buff, they left the baby buff.
They left, yeah.
And that actually adjusted the timer to whenever Omega cleared that baby buff.
Yeah, they left the shocker.
The shocker.
The baby shocker.
So that is going to be extra time until that buff actually regenerates and spawns.
But again, Omega is still in the aggressive mode because of the reach that they have and the vision in their arsenal. So, with the spam capabilities and with all that, they are the ones going for the Little Wanderer at the bottom. And there you go, like you've said, Butters, there is a delay on the purple buff.
There is a delay on the purple buff, and if you see this, actually Harriet is in a better position than this YSS. Omega, they were setting up themselves on that turtle lane. They even got the kill on Nana, but it took a really long time for that buff to actually respawn. And if you would look at it, that was a very nice gesture from the side of Omega that they invaded and they took that small buff. They might have gotten the extra XP, but BSB got back their buff earlier.
Yeah, this is actually so safe for the side of Omega, and I agree with what you said, that it will take a long time before they recover. Right? So now with the YSS recovering from that buff gap, they will now go for the turtle. But man, this time Drix will get the retribution in, and he will secure the turtle shield. Even though it's 1-0, Drix is playing well and playing it safe.
Why does it matter? Omega here, they were having a good rotation, but if you think about it, Manjin, with just a 30-second gap between the two respawns on that buff, their rotations got messed up on the side of Omega.
Yes.
And they were actually just stalling there. A lot of the supports just staying there near the turtle, so that BSB can get it. But once Omega became complacent, they did not have any more people on that side of the map. BSB just took it straight up, and I really like I really like how they dealt with that certain turtle, because it was really a show of how you use your proper timings.
At least BSB is aware. But nonetheless, Butters, even though BSB got what they wanted on delaying the purple, it seems like Omega is still on the lead because of this Forza. But then again, hold that thought. There's going to be a team fight here in the purple pit. There you go. Cap 1 falling low. The crits. 1-2, 1-2 says GZ. And plus with the extra heal from the Little Wanderer, the walkie grass, ladies and gentlemen, plus the pokes from the Phoenix Force. This Forza is just way too much for BSB. The damage is just too good, and they can't really move.
That is true, Manjin. And look at Haji here, just taking that purple. They should just normalize the timer here for that certain buff. And to the top lane, he will get his purple, and he is fit to fight for that turtle. Right now, he has both buffs. And that is a great timing for Haji to get those buffs, because they know that they will fight for this turtle.
The turtle is the priority. Plus, if they get this, they can actually have an extra tower take. And now Drix waiting for his purple too. Man, Omega, the poke game is too good for their side. That BSB, even though they're winning, even though they got the steal, they don't have enough damage to land in pokes.
And if you think about it, Hayes got his Clock of Destiny right now. So that only means, Manjin, that Hayes is going to hurt by the time we hit the 10-minute mark.
It really hurts. It really hurts for you to go face-to-face with the Forza. 1-5, 7 minutes. This is the right timing now for Omega to go all in.
And you know what, Manjin? It's about a minute and 7 seconds here.
It really hurts, people. Hayes with the Curse of the Crow and Feather Airstrike combination.
This is really just Farsa doing work. I cannot emphasize how good the Farsa is into this meta, and how impactful is that Feathered Airstrike all in all.
Yeah. I think they need to nerf the damage, bro. Because Hayes giving Omega all the space in the world to stomp BSB, and could probably end this game right here, right now.
And this is the thing about Toshi. Toshi onto the bottom lane, not really giving up a lot of those not really giving up a lot of those turrets. Well, actually, they do not have a turret down onto the side of Omega here. But all of the outer turrets are down for the side of BSB. This is going to be their thing.
It's bad news. It's bad news, guys.
Really bad news.
Yeah. BSB, this Harriet, they did not play with the tempo lead that they have. They were playing it safe once again. And I think this is the main dilemma of BSB. Of really playing it safe. Because, man, I get your point. They delayed the baby buff. It means that they have the opportunity to set up for the turtle. Plus, they have reach on the Farsa, but they're not utilizing it well.
I don't know, man. Like, really, if Drix goes in, he has a lot to deal with. He has Hayes, Heath, and Kurt that can actually just magically kick him out of the map.
Yeah.
Back to the respawn. And if you're Drix right now, you should be very careful because the thing is, Mountain Shocker and that Feathered Airstrike won't really, treat you well.
Yeah. But still, man, I'm kind of disappointed because they have the lead, but they're not playing it aggressively. Because you know what? I don't know. For sure, these guys have been practicing, but I think they're a little bit intimidated with Omega's movements. Especially with Haze on this Farsa, and especially with the GZ landing the Vision. Because Ana getting an early immortality, it means that it's go time. Drix getting purple and reds, it's go time, just like this. For example, that is the best disengage that you can do to deal with Haze. Overstaying is welcome in the mid lane, and that was a huge pick off for BSB, right?
Finally, they got what they wanted. That cap 1 Kufra pick paid off. But the thing is, if they want to win this, it should be consecutive.
Yeah.
It should be consecutive pickoffs on the Farsa. Not only one pickoff, because right now, yes, BSB got that kill, but in terms of the map, they're not really getting it back right now.
Yes.
Look at how spread Omega is into the map, and they're not really punishing it.
Yeah. Plus, they lack the experience and the items too. That's why they can't really go in. It's too late for Team BSB to go and just deal more damage because Omega right now, they will now secure this Lord. GZ is now at level 15. Ana comes in with the last Insanity. Nice searing torrent to just push back Omega. But Team Omega, the plan here is they will just wait for the Lord. And then, it's go time. Let's have dinner.
Let's have dinner, indeed. Well, it's still 5 though.
Yeah.
So
early dinner.
Early dinner.
Early dinner.
Probably an early dinner.
Yeah.
So imagine if you would look at it right now. 6 turrets onto the side of Omega, and they catch out Heat. That's not really the best target for you.
Yeah.
So I understand the non-committal here for that ultimate, because they Kappa knows that the only target that matters right now is going to be Haze.
Yeah. Haze and Hachizi. But it's going to be a long ride for BSB. Mountain Shocker coming in. The towers, they're falling down. This is destruction coming in for the side of Omega. Haze, another beautiful zoning feather there. Strike. Ana just wasting his ultimate to deal with the minions. Not really landing damage onto the enemies. And the Omega again showing who's boss. They're just gonna wait a little bit longer. And I think this one is going to be in the bag. Omega right now disciplining themselves. And Omega, man, mission accomplished. Towers down.
Tower is down indeed. And the last turret on the last knees. On bended knees, ladies and gentlemen. And it goes down. The base is the only one standing right now. And this is what stops Omega from getting this 2-0. Will they take it down? That is the question. Cap1 here catches Curtsy.
There you go. Nice pick-off coming in for the side of Omega, but... for the side of BSB, but Omega will just disengage, back off, respect the damage, respect the base. But man, I think it's now GG. I don't know. The only way for Omega to lose this is for them to make a mistake. And you don't want that situation.
You do not want that to happen, especially when you're this ahead in the game. 87 seconds for the next Lord. I think that the Omega here will just wait for that and just try to win the game with a Marching Lord going to the base of BSB. And right now, middle is the way to go.
Yeah.
So that only means that that is the easiest lane to go through. That is the shortest lane in terms of the travel time of the Lord. So there is going to be a lot of things going to the side of BSB. They should protect that. They have Shider and Drix to just take that out. Even Ana here, I think he will be forced to use that Last Insanity to just you know, destroy that that Lord.
Yeah. But the problem is, what is the comeback potential of BSB? It's, I don't know, man. They can do pick-offs. They have good damage. But it seems like Omega are the ones to always start the fight. Like this. Oh no, nice one. Coming in from Curl TZ. With the freestyle show once again. Toshi also from the back. Spin to win. Coming in from Toshi. And this is it, ladies and gents. That is going to be the cherry on top. Omega getting this victory and stopping the momentum of BSB, showing everyone that Omega is still a team and still a consistent threat.